What's up, good people? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Yeah, back again with another dope one. This one is a little different because we are talking about art again.
Yeah.
With hip hop,
Yep.
ballet,
Hip hop ballet.
hip hop ballet.
And the
There's-
history of it in Chicago.
yeah, there's this dope group that has got national attention that are right here behind us,
Yeah.
and they do hip hop and they dance for the youth again. So we're gonna talk to them and see what they all about.
Let's
You
go.
down with that?
I'm so excited.
Let's go. Y'all can hear the ballet music, but we're getting closer.
That's we're just following.
This is like a video game where you have to
It
find the
is.
music.
It is.
Where's it come from?
It's literally down that way.
It's down. Let's go. Thank you for having us. First of all, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Oh man, this is like knowing who you all are now, like just the slight stuff that we've been doing, like
Just
walking
like
around.
the creepy internet research
Yeah.
that I did.
Well, y'all are like really doing it out here. So thank you. Go ahead and tell people who you both are.
We are the Chicago Multicultural Dance Center and the Hiplet Ballerinas. My name is Homer Bryant, Artistic Director and Founder of CMDC.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm Robin Edwards, the Executive Director of the Chicago Multicultural Dance Center and Hiplet Ballerinas.
Okay.
So what is the Hiplet Ballerinas? What is that? Tell us a little bit about it.
Tell them about Hiplet, Robin.
Oh, wow.
First of all, where does the name come from?
Yeah, right.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hiplet came from hip hop and ballet.
Okay.
Hip hop,
Hiplet.
ballet.
Yeah, yeah. Hiplet.
Hiplet.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was an idea of mine a long time ago. I would bring my dancers in back in the day, and we would fool around on the tip of the toe, mind you.
Right.
This is hip hop on point.
Wow.
That's why it's so
I
amazing.
can't even imagine
No.
what
Yes,
that
yes,
looks
yes,
like.
yes.
No, and this
And
is obviously revolutionary.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
And
this.
I trademarked the word Hiplet.
Oh, really?
So other people cannot copy
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
You
know,
should.
Yeah. Right. Get that IP.
Right.
Think
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell them about Hiplet.
So the first thing I think that you need to know about Hiplet is that it, in his mind, it brought flair to ballet.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, where a lot of children that have taken ballet over the years, even my children that were in ballet, always thought it was, out of all of the disciplines in dance, the most boring.
Right.
Right?
It is.
And so how do you,
Yeah.
how do you make ballet exciting?
Right.
Well,
Right.
he started with the rap ballet,
rap
where
ballet, yes.
Oh, wow.
you know,
There
he
was
started.
rap ballet.
Before Hiplet, there was rap ballet.
There was that's where it started. Was the rap ballet where he would, maybe you should give a little example of your
so
rap.
back in the day, I had the Bryant Ballet Company, and we would go around to the Chicago public schools and perform my rap ballet.
Okay.
Wow.
Rap ballet was classical ballet with the guys lifting the girls and these big lifts, and the music was classical.
Yeah.
And then I would stop the music and it would change to hip hop rap music. And I would come
That
out
just
and
gave
say,
me goosebumps.
I've got a story to tell and it's one of the best. This is a story above the rest. It's about a discipline that starts people clapping. The only discipline you'll ever hear me rapping. My name is Mr. Homer. I'm here to say I am the guru of the rap ballet. And it went on and on and on.
wow.
Talking about the language
Wow.
of ballet being French, and
Yeah.
the technique came from miles across the sea, Italian, Russian, and the French. And then I would stop the music after a while,
Yeah.
and I would say, where does ballet come from? France, England, Russia. Where's my name? Mr. Homer. The kids were listening because it was in
'Cause they
the
were
rap
paying attention
cadence.
to-
Right.
You
It
know
was
what I'm
fun.
saying? So it was absolutely fun.
entertaining. Yeah.
Yes.
So when rap changed to hip hop,
Yeah. That was the time to be alive
Right.
too.
exactly.
Right.
So it was, my name is Homer, so I said, I'm sitting one day, Universal Circus came
Oh.
and said,
Yeah.
we want to teach one of your girls aerial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want you to do this rap stuff you've been doing. And I'm sitting in the tent, and I'm like, yeah, but rap changed to hip hop. What am I going to do? And I'm sitting there, hip hop, ballet, Hiplet! And the idea went, psh. So then I started, yeah.
that.
So that's how.
So
it
from fooling
started.
around on a Friday night and doing all these things from the rap, Hiplet was born.
And how long ago was that? When did the idea come about?
I trademarked Hiplet in 2009.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so
Back
really?
in the 80s and early 90s, we were doing rap ballet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that lasted the test of time that you were able to still get Hiplet as a.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
So
in the
it's super-
meantime, we were
yeah.
posting stuff on social media and getting knocked down by your purists of ballet and
Of course, of course.
dissing us and
course.
oh my
Well,
God.
I'd imagine you had to go through. You went through the 60s, 70s, 80s. You know, racial discrimination.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Of
Like
course.
you got these black kids,
Right.
from an inner city Chicago,
yes.
doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be playing basketball.
Right.
You're supposed
That's
to.
it right
you know,
there.
Yeah,
Right there. Right.
So, so
Right
tell
there.
us about that.
Like that experience.
Yeah, how did you manage that? Because this is a fantastic thing that Chicago yet again
Okay,
at the
so
forefront.
before this, I was a member of the Dance Theater of Harlem, Arthur Mitchell.
Okay.
Black man, New York City Ballet, getting all kind of discrimination.
Right. Yeah.
He started the Dance Theater of Harlem upon the assassination of Martin Luther King.
Wow.
And I was lucky enough to be one of the original members. As we traveled, we were facing the same racial prejudices that he faced at New York City Ballet.
Wow.
So some days we would get to where we're going, and when they want us to walk through the back of the hotel, through the kitchen,
What?
this back in the 70s, he would turn us around and say, get back on the bus. You will not be treating my dancers like that. So during the years, when I came here and started my studio in 1990, I faced the same discrimination Arthur Mitchell was facing, and I realized what he did for us.
Wow.
You know?
You looked after him. Hey, you
full
used to the
circle.
scout, you know what I mean? Then you see if
Full
it's
circle,
good.
full circle. And then trying to get a permanent home. That, I mean,
Right.
we've been there for 31 years, but before that we were in 2 or 3 other places, you know.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been
say
a
the
journey.
least.
It's been
Yeah.
a test of time journey, but look at the people we've
Yeah.
trained hundreds of children.
Which is a great
Thousands
segue.
of children.
Right.
Yeah, which is a great segue because, like, doing our research, we you start to see, oh, he talked to that person, he trained that person.
You-
he trained,
you have
and
a
then
wall
you got a
full
wall
of
of people.
pictures.
Like, tell us about that.
Yeah.
Like, because this thing blew up, obviously, right? It blew up. People wanted to come see you.
Well, back in the day,
Yeah.
I even had Michael Jordan's kids here. Scottie Pippen's daughter here.
What?
The Obama girls were here for 9 years. Lady Gaga came through here. So we've had the creme de la creme of Chicago.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing for us is to pull in kids that can't afford it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Kids that are underserved.
Right.
Yeah.
And give them that opportunity to open their eyes and their minds and think
That there's
I
other
can
options.
be anything I want to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
discipline of dance.
Yeah.
So now we've got doctors, we got lawyers, we had Cheryl Burton, we got Gaynor Hall, Channel 9.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
really?
We have, we have
Yeah.
all those people, our students. So it's
Wow.
been a wonderful journey of
Yeah.
teaching
All the way-
everyone.
Yeah. You got
all walks of life.
Yeah.
All walks
For
of
sure.
life.
Over
you know?
decades.
Over decades.
Over
Over
decades.
30 something years. See that? Keep it hit down. That's smooth. That's smooth. Arms high. Pushing you back. Push chest up, chest up, chest up. Now pause it. Point. Repeat. Charge.
Now this is obviously like a first thing here for like Chicago, right? You know what I mean? Like, is this like what is the impact? I mean, obviously I know the impact it had on Chicago, but like you all are nationally known. You know what I mean? Like world known. So, like, how is that? This is a history podcast. So-
Speak to that, Robert.
yeah.
So I think what's important, and we have to go back to something that we didn't cover in talking about Hiplet, is that in his creation of Hiplet, the thing that he also covered was, like you said, back in the day, you're talking about it was a European dance style, right?
right.
And so
It is.
his idea was, not only am I going to make ballet fun, but I'm also going to create a platform for people who are still being told that this is not
You're not
for
supposed to do
them
this.
Right. Yeah.
because of the shape of your body, because African Americans, we have
Right.
different shapes.
Right. Hair.
Different hair, the shape of your body, or the color of your skin.
Silhouette, yeah.
We still get on our Instagram many people, grandmothers, like my mother's age, my grandmother's age, that will say, I took ballet when I was younger and I was told there was not a place for me. So part of his intention was to build a platform where it's inclusive of
Yeah.
everyone.
Right.
So if you look at my daughter,
Yeah.
she's not your tall, slender,
Yes.
almost anorexic type dancer.
Right.
She's not. She's thicker thighed, and all of those different things. She would be totally against what traditional ballet, said.
Right.
The other thing is that he said, I want to create space where children who can't afford, like we were just talking
Yeah.
about,
Right.
can
Right.
come.
Right.
And the what's ironic about that is when they come here, normal programs that cater to, let's say, underserved children, they create programs that look like it's for
Right.
underserved
Right.
children,
Yeah,
right?
right. It don't
So
have the
it doesn't
glamour.
have
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
have the
yeah.
glamour. You know, you're
Yeah.
in a you're in a school building with, you don't have the dance studio
Right.
experience.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you don't get to have any of that. The students that come here, we give full scholarships to
wow.
children who would not be able to afford this, but they get to come and they experience it like the person who can afford it.
Right. Yeah. Like
So whether
a
you're
seamless
paying
experience.
tuition
Yeah.
or not, you come to the
Right.
same studios,
Wearing the same uniform.
wearing the same
Right.
uniform,
Right.
and we provide those a lot of times for those
Wow.
students. You get the same teachers, you get the same instruction,
Yeah, yeah.
and no one knows that you're on scholarship. No one knows that you're from this community.
Right.
No
Right.
one knows that.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
That's
at all.
unnecessary information.
I didn't even know. I mean, looking at we walked through some of the classes. I would have
You
never.
can't
There are
tell.
scholarship
Right.
students in there.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
have
know?
Right. You would. Well, for me, I think, I guess with the right mind and good intention, you're not even looking for that. First
Right,
of all,
right,
you know what I mean.
Right,
I'm just looking at the talent. First thing I said was like, I'll never be able to touch my toes like that. That was my first thought process. So I'm looking at it with the lens of, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know
When
what
they
I mean?
were on their toes and you said put your arms up,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Nope.
while they're on their toes.
While they're on their toes.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's
But
like a standing
everybody
jump.
gets that same opportunity.
Right.
Everyone gets the same exposure to the
Yeah.
arts.
Right.
It doesn't matter what your zip code is,
Right.
Right.
or or how much money your parents make.
Yeah.
And that was his thing.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that all,
Right.
regardless of race,
Yeah.
that's why we're multicultural.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We definitely put an emphasis on our African American children because there is still a disparity out there. Like
Yeah,
he's saying,
right.
we need a building.
Yes.
You can look at other dance companies or dance education schools that are a different race than we are, and they have their own buildings with their name on
Right,
it.
right.
They have
In
funding
honor of somebody.
in
Yeah,
honor-
funding
they have
goes.
funding
Yes.
that we just have a hard time getting.
yeah.
Why is that?
I mean,
I mean, right. I know.
Besides the fact that we're multicultural and black.
Yeah, right. Like.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's a question that I feel like needs to be answered by somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, because
yeah.
I think at the root of it all is still that underlying thing that says what a lot of people say on our Instagram. This isn't for you.
This is not for you. You're
Right,
not supposed to do
right.
this.
Or you're doing this for fun. It's not actually.
Yeah. They don't have an appreciation.
Right.
And one of the biggest things was the Hiplet Ballerinas Company.
Right.
People would always say they're not classically trained. Well, first of all, there's no way you can do hip hop on point and not be classical. I don't know how you can do that and not be classically trained.
I often like even when we talk about food, I always criticize the idea of like, oh, this is not traditional. This is not class. This is not how it's supposed to be
right,
done.
right.
I hate that idea because
Yes, yes.
according to who?
Right.
Right.
Right,
Well, yeah.
right, right.
Who?
Right. Who says it?
1600s,
But however, the thing is
Who's
that
decided?
they have to be classically trained. That's
Right.
That's where they start.
Right.
So all of the students here, like our Hiplet Next students,
Right.
they are classically trained. Their foundation, their focus is classical ballet
Right.
all their years
Right.
before he'll even put them on point shoes,
Wow.
before he'll even recommend them
Right.
for point shoes.
Yeah.
But there's always something that they'll try and find and say, oh, well, you're not this. Oh, you're
Right.
not this. Well, you don't
Yeah.
you don't have this look. You don't have this.
That's wild.
You don't. And we said,
How do you
what?
respond to that?
Yeah, right. I was
I
just
don't.
thinking.
There's
He
a
does
society of people- a society of people that just go on Instagram and want to diss
They wanna-
everybody,
yeah,
and
they wanna take
because
you
they're
down.
lonely.
Give me your Instagram log and I'll
Yeah,
respond.
yeah, yeah. We'll
Oh,
do
you
that.
just
They are lonely.
Instagram Hiplet Ballerinas. You should just see some of the
I'll just go
comments when we
and be like,
post.
yeah.
Burner account.
I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
And just go.
So we just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important that you keep on doing it,
Yes.
right? You know what I mean? Because like this is something that you don't see, people of color doing, and it's fantastic to see. There's something else that I was, because like if you're not in the world of ballerina or dance things
Yes.
like this, you know what I mean? Like you don't know everything that goes into it. We were out there on the wall. You have what's called a toe board, like
Toe stretcher?
toe stretch.
Oh, the foot
The
stretcher.
foot stretcher.
The foot stretcher. Okay, I didn't know.
Well, I was gonna say, not only are you a dance instructor,
Yeah.
but you're also an artist because you make these beautiful shoe.
Right,
I don't
yes.
know what else to call them other than like a sculpture, and then the.
Well, my grandfather was a
earrings.
carpenter, and I'm
Okay.
from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, so
So,
there goes-
your hands.
I
are
work
good.
with my hands.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
important.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Wow.
and I make earrings for the girls, and I mean, I make, yeah.
So you do
That's
all
important.
of it. So this is really like a full service type
Yeah.
of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You,
You get the
come
full
here.
experience.
Yeah, you come here, you get everything you need, right? How long have you been doing? Like, when did you start even doing the work? To build those things. When did,
Like the
I like to
earrings and
come
the
in early in the
earrings.
morning and work with my hands. So whether it's making foot stretchers or making point
You
shoe
do it here?
earrings, I do all that
wow.
here. I do
how
all
long
that
is
here.
y'all day?
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm
right
an
now
early
it's
bird.
6:15
I'm an early
PM,
bird.
so-
If I
He's
go to
here
sleep
like
at 10,
7:30
I
in the
come
morning.
at 7.
I'm not.
But I have to work on me first. I
Gotcha.
come in the morning,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
exercise, I stretch, I do, my power plate, I do what I have to do
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm a whole, then I can help everybody else to get there. So
Of course.
My day though, I don't start here at 7:30 in the morning. I normally start at home
Yeah.
in my dining room office, when
Yeah.
I come downstairs. So I start working at home first.
Yeah.
Then I come here and I work, and then I go home and continue to work.
Wow.
I mean, so a lot of times, we work 7 days a week for the most part.
Yes.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's all the time.
And it must be insanely rewarding for you
Yeah,
doing
it's gotta
that
be.
for that
Absolutely.
many years.
Yeah.
Oh, it is very
Yeah.
rewarding. It really is.
What do you hope that your legacy is?
I changed lives.
Yeah.
I keep saying, and I say this often, we have incredible dancers here. More important than that, we have incredible human beings because of the discipline of dance.
Yeah.
Because every day you have to come in and you have to do arms 1, 2.
Yeah.
And then you have to put your right hand on the bar, do exercises. You have to turn around, put your left hand on the bar, do the same exercises. When we're talking about ballet, that is brain organization.
Yeah, right.
Dancing and the study of dance and the learning of all these things works on both hemispheres of the brain.
Yeah. So this
So
is
it's a nice balance.
this is different than this is not just come in here, dance and have fun and go home. You get a life lesson. We were
Big life lesson. This is Taylor.
Yeah.
My associate director, artistic director, and the Hiplet ballerina.
I was about to say.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
And Robin's daughter.
And Robin's daughter. Just-
So tell us, when did you start dancing?
Dancing period, I was 3.
That's crazy.
I believe, yeah, I think I was 3. Here, I think I had to be like 12 or 13. Yeah.
And you're still
Still doing it.
Yeah, still.
Man.
Still, yeah.
How does that feel?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Dance is just like my vessel, the way that I communicate, the way I help.
Yeah.
So just growing in it is a beautiful process
Right.
within itself.
Right.
Yeah, especially dancing from when I was 3 till now, like all the stuff I've learned,
Yeah.
like just what comes with it. It's just a nice process.
Yeah.
In general.
What have you learned? And I know that sounds crazy, but like because like you've seen the process, the start of it, you heard the stories, I'm sure, and now to be carrying that torch and the legacy, like what's that look like for you trying to tell this new generation?
Well, I feel like what I've learned the most is most about myself.
Yeah.
I think dance is a mirror, and it really just teaches you who you are, how to get through life, how to get, because you struggle in it, especially ballet. Like it's very structured.
Yeah.
So it teaches you a lot of just mental awareness within yourself. And so if like for other dancers, for me, one of my biggest things is like, trust your process, because your process is going to be different than everybody else's. Your friend may dance on Broadway tomorrow, and you may dance on Broadway 10 years from now, but you might have a 30-year contract, or a 15-year contract. Exactly. And so like just understanding your process within dance, and then really accepting it and letting it teach you like who you are. Like you said, it kind of makes better humans.
Right.
Being aware of your body, of your spirit, of your mind. And that's what standing at the bar makes you do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
I was about to say. Well, we got everything we need.
Very well put.
Yeah, right.
That's amazing. And you also work here.
Yeah. So I'm the Associate Artistic Director of Hiplet Ballerinas and CMDC. I also am, a dancer in the company. So I kind of play a dual role. And I would even
teach.
I do. I also teach.
Yeah. Triple threat.
And I wouldn't say it's really challenging, because I understand it's my purpose.
Yeah.
But there are things that I learned management better than anything. How to manage each, how to dedicate time to each. I'm also a mom. So that plays into it.
Lord.
Yeah, and I also am somebody's
by
partner.
itself.
So it's like playing a lot of those roles
Yeah.
just helps me, especially at 27, figure out
Yeah.
just the world around
But that's
me.
probably, as wild as it may seem, the best place to be right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to have some
Yes,
kind of
yes.
structure. Because a lot of people, 27, still figuring it out.
partying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, me, 27, I don't even remember. You know, I blacked
I mean,
out,
I still have fun for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a limit because you know
You
how
said they leave and then
exactly.
This is, yeah.
Or I'm the one that's like, oh, it's 10 p.m. Gotta go home. You know, 'cause- no, for real. Like,
Yeah.
I
You got a
just
kid,
I have
right?
a kid, or
Right.
and even like a legacy, like just the fact that I am a Hiplet ballerina, like being realistic, I have to be mindful of what I put out there,
Yes.
what
Right.
what I stand
Yeah.
for. And I mean, I'm not that type of person anyway, but just knowing that there are young girls watching
Right.
me, like there are certain
You represent
things
something bigger.
than myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your
So
body-
I have
yes,
to.
yes.
Yeah.
Your body is your instrument, and
Yeah.
then the
Yeah.
fact that you're studying a classical ballet art form with multiple other disciplines,
Right.
you know, you learn to compartmentalize
Yes.
what
Yeah.
you're doing. You really
Yeah.
do.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm sure you the moment you walk out the door, we know that we learned this early. The moment you walk out the door, you represent hip play.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're
No
not
matter
just you.
where I literally
Yeah.
I just went to an audition
Yeah.
and I was talking about myself and she was like, yeah, but you're from Hiplet, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
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 Like that's just
Yeah.
people start to identify you by that
Yes.
because
Yes.
because it's so
Absolutely.
big.
It's a brand.
But that's all the more reason to understand like what I'm carrying. And it's not even a weight. It's just like again
Yeah.
purpose.
It's not a weight when you have fun, when you enjoy what
Right.
you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you
It's-
clearly love it. You
Yeah.
work
Yeah,
and
for sure.
dance. Yeah.
Yeah, you do it. How do the students take to it? You know what I mean? To you, I mean, like I'm sure as much as they respect you, you
Yeah.
know, it's a different level
Yeah.
with you.
That's a great question. I don't, from my side, because I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know what they would tell you.
Right,
I mean,
right.
but
We'll ask them next. Don't
from,
worry.
from what I see,
Some of them next.
I think that's why I'm like so adamant about what I do because I see them watching me.
Right.
I think they do respect me, and I think that we have a great relationship. Like they're pretty open with
Yeah.
me, and I try to always help them understand that I'm not above you. I'm
Right.
with you. I'm just at a different stage of being with
Right,
you.
right.
Like I'm still a working artist.
Yes.
I'm still training. I'm still learning all the things that you're learning right now, just at a different stage.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think it kind of opens that door for them to really trust who I
Right.
am and what I'm teaching them. I don't have all of the answers.
Right.
I don't. But what I do know, I can share with you,
Yeah.
and I want you to succeed. So I think they take to me pretty well.
Kids don't. They're
Yeah,
not.
Yeah,
right,
and
right.
they're
They'll tell
not.
you to
Yeah.
your face.
Right.
Yeah.
And Roman's
And
still good.
I
so-
can tell by like how I've seen them grow with me in class
Yeah.
that they trust me.
Yeah. So in 40 years, where do you see?
Wow.
What would you be doing?
In 40 years,
We'll be doing this interview again.
Yeah,
huh?
right. In 40 years,
Right.
it'll
With
be-
your daughter. Yeah,
Right.
in 40 years, I'll probably be more so in this position
yeah.
with somebody else sitting
Yeah.
next
Right,
to me.
right.
You know,
Well, that's the goal.
but
That's
yeah,
the
exactly.
goal. That's the goal.
It'll
That's
be
the
your
goal.
pictures with the Obama grandkids on the wall. you know?
Kids on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think just trying to continue the legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two things that you said before we come in. I saw students say, you said, how are you doing?
She
and they
said good. And I said,
good.
excuse me?
Yeah.
And she said, great,
And they trained. She knew the answer immediately.
immediately.
Wow.
And they cannot tell me something hurts. They have to say it is slightly uncomfortable.
Right.
Because life
Yeah.
will be slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Get used to it. So they all know that.
That's amazing. And when do they learn that lesson? Upon registration?
Upon
She
walking
was
in,
like, she was like 7.
they walk down the hallway. I'm like, how you doing today? Good. Excuse me? Great.
Yeah. I'm
Most
never
of them
saying
know
good.
you're here, they automatically say great.
But even the
Yeah.
parents are saying it now.
Yeah, well, you scared them.
You see what I'm saying? So that becomes important.
I'm never saying I'm good. I'm great. You know, like, I'm great. It is absolutely like just fantastic
Yeah.
what you all are doing. You know what I mean? Like hip hop. I love hip hop. I love rap. You know, I never would have thought of, what if you combine this? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah,
I've
you've
never-
seen them, right? You've seen the Hiplet ballerinas.
Yes,
You've
yes,
seen- okay.
yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to interrupt you. But I was going to say, where can people support you? I know you guys want
Oh, that
a
is a
larger
wonderful
building.
question.
How
Yes.
can they support you?
Yeah.
How can they follow you?
Oh my God. So if you go to, we have a GoFundMe right now because we are in a current situation with the landlord at this building that we're telling everyone about,
Okay.
in which we have a deadline, to meet a certain rent obligation. And that deadline was today. I asked him for an extension today. So we do have a GoFundMe that I can make sure that you all have
Yes,
the link
please do.
for. But even on our websites, if you go to Hiplet Ballerinas, hipletballerinas.com, or if you go to our website, cmdcschool.com, all of our
.org?
information, .org, you're right,
We'll
cmdcschool.org.
link it.
Yeah, we'll link it. Yeah, we got it at the bottom.
They can definitely donate there. They can always call the school, donate. I mean, there are so many ways that you can definitely donate. We need support. We definitely need support there. We have to continue what we're doing here, especially for children. I've had parents that have come in today to pay costume fees and couldn't pay all of the costume fees. She says it's going to take all the money I have. Well, no one gets turned away here.
Right.
So just because you don't have it, we don't turn you away. We figure out a way to make it work. You know, we try to ask more people, can you make donations? Can you sponsor a child? Can you do that? Asking corporations, can you sponsor us? I mean, we need all of that help, especially from people here in the South Loop area. Your medium is going to help us get that word out, you know, even more, because it's got to continue. You talked about legacy. We've been 31 years. It's got to continue for the next 31 years with the next generation. I look at my daughter and understand the age that before Hiplet even started, I have a video of her, of when he was putting Hiplet together, dancing for the Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade used to have this, I don't know what it was that he had.
Chicago Talent Show.
Chicago Talent Show. And so they're dancing, here they are, it's not even called Hiplet yet. And there's 4 of them on point shoes doing hip hop, you know. But legacy goes to the people now that he's trained, you know. And so now we're passing that legacy on to, you know, the dancers that have been with him for years. And they'll continue this for the next 31 years. But we're setting it up so that it can go for the next 31 years. And we're hoping that our dancers understand, like he said, you know, it's changing lives. For me, I think legacy is the thing that they've seen us do is make dreams happen. You know, when it came to Homer Bryant, he had a dream. Right? He had a dream of this, and now we're seeing that dream come to pass. It's not without challenges, not without struggles, but through those struggles, we still press and we're like, listen, the dream is still alive, you know? And that's what I'm hoping that our dancers will see. All of the things that we did, the challenges that we face, because we make it known, but this was our attitude through it. We came through it. We're still doing what we're doing for you, and now you go do the same thing for the next 31 years, and then for the next 31 years. And Chicago Multicultural Dance Center should be, you know, I mean, you say we're well known, you know, nationally known now, or world known. Imagine what we'll be by then.
Right. Yeah.
Again, thank y'all.
Thank you.
It's an honor to meet y'all. Yo, that was amazing.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was dope. Like,
I had goosebumps the whole time.
yeah, man, like that's crazy to hear a story like that start and be in front of a person that started it.
Right.
Like he talked to the Obama, like he trained Lady Gaga. He trained. The list goes on. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, first, honestly, do what y'all got to do to support.
Yeah, please.
It's a dope thing, man. If we call on our people for anything,
it's this.
It's this. That's something
Right.
that's dope. It's a Chicago story. You know what I'm saying? That's so beautiful. So if you could please help out. In the meantime, we are going to go from the South Loop to the West Loop,
There it is.
Fulton Market,
Yep.
and
Get some food.
Get some food. So let's get it.
All right, so we're at Time Out
Yeah, buddy.
in downtown, which
Fulton Market area.
Fulton Market area, which I've never been to Time Out before.
Yeah.
I've only been to the Time Out in New York.
Yeah, right.
Brooklyn, right?
Yeah,
That's the
when we
only
went
one
out there,
we
yeah.
went to.
Yeah.
It's really cute. I feel like it's definitely like a food. We've been to food halls before. Obviously,
right.
downtown has a few of them, and we love food halls. But I also get decision fatigue. So
Yeah, I mean,
there's so many options.
How do you choose just one?
Yeah.
Like you really don't. We didn't.
Yeah,
We didn't today.
Chose two. We
Yeah.
got food from a different place.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty like pricey, not for the area, but in comparison to like the other food that
Yeah.
we've had, it's
Well, you know, part of that is they have to pay. These restaurants have to pay that
Right.
rent to be up in here.
Right.
You know, so for example, Luella's a little bit more pricey than it would be if you went to Lincoln Square.
Yeah.
So,
but
you
it's
know.
it's part of like eating in the neighborhood. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
So
Right.
and
And it's
you know,
really like an experience almost. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of fun, like a social type of thing. It's 2 floors,
It
nice
is.
high back chairs,
and
3
what's-
floors really.
What's it called? The roof, like it's a glass roof.
Yeah.
So you get like, you know, not blazing sun, but
Yeah.
you get light.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
really cute. I
The
like it a
ambience
lot.
is there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got food from Yvette's, which is a Lebanese restaurant. I think it's like Lebanese American restaurant kind of thing. And the guy that started it named it after his grandmother. His
Okay.
grandmother's name is Yvette.
Oh.
So
Hey,
That's
right next to Luella's.
right next to
who's-
Luella's,
is named
which we
after.
love Luella,
Yeah, we
yeah.
love Luella's. Yeah. It's pretty
And
dope.
so what I got was the steak plate, and
That look good.
it's couscous with raisins and sour cherries, steak, and a side salad, and then I also got a side of
Grape leaves.
grape leaves because
Yeah.
I love grape leaves. So.
That looks fantastic. I guess we'll
fantastic.
jump into yours first,
Yeah.
and then we'll
So
transition
the
over
grape
here.
leaves actually have a almost like a yogurt, which is it's common. We eat them with yogurt, especially because these grape leaves are the vegetarian cold kind. So
Yeah.
we eat them with yogurt. So
Let me. I'm gonna dive into the meat here. Oh. And these are like fries. Here we go, y'all. Let's see.
they are fried, and they have a little sauce on top. It's like shaven steak.
Oh, that steak is good. The steak is good. The fries have this seasoning on them that are different. Very good though. The big steak fries. Oh, that's good. Hold on.
I think that's tahini on top.
Yeah.
The side salad looks
Oh
delicious.
yeah. That side
It has
salad is
pomegranate
fantastic.
and stuff on it, which I love pomegranate.
Oh, let me try grape leaf. Now I get it. And reach across here, y'all. We live together, so don't be mad.
So good. Right?
What is this sauce?
Yogurt.
No.
It's like a garlic yogurt. And then this is the couscous. As you can see, it's the smaller grain couscous.
Oh. This is a great mix. A plate. Like, this plate is different.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I want to eat more.
Okay.
That's good. Y'all, I never had mess, but like, this is fantastic.
Yeah. The stuffed grape leaves are $6, and the plate I think is 16, or maybe 17. With dip, it came out to about 34.
The fries are killer.
Yeah, they are. They actually have a thing where you could just get like fries and then
We're going to do that.
other stuff on it. They also,
Fries and grape leaf. That's different, but it's good.
these grape
very
leaves are
good.
delicious.
But we can do mine now.
Yeah.
We can do mine.
Tell us what you got.
Yeah, so I went to Soul and Smoke, and I've been hearing about this place. The only reason why I did it, because you can choose from a variety of different things: Ethiopian food, Asian food, Indian food, Lebanese, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But the reason why I chose this one is because I've heard so much about Soul and Smoke, and now I'm here. Gotta try it. So I
got
got
a couple different things.
Got a couple different things. Got their hot link, which is not called the hot link, but it's a sausage there. Can't pronounce it. It's very good.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
You know what the sauce that's with it is?
Barbecue. I don't know what that sauce is, but we're gonna find out. Check it. Look at that.
Grilled onion.
Look at that. Grilled onion.
That looks delicious.
I'm gonna just bite into it, right? First and
Bite
see.
the sausage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Good.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. Now, if we're talking about prices, that sausage, not that large, $12 by itself. Yeah. So,
But it's delicious.
it's very good. It's very good. You can't tell, but anytime
That's
you see the
really good.
seasoning and sauces inside of it, boy, you know they're doing something right.
That's really good.
And that's very good.
And grilled onions, perfect
Uh-huh.
topping. It's like
Perfect
simple
topping.
and perfect.
But then I also got the brisket, right? So I got the brisket.
Hold it
and-
up to the camera. Let's see
Yeah.
the brisket.
Oh, look at this. It's falling apart.
Falling off
Look at this.
itself.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yo. So I got the brisket. This was also, they got two different choices. You can get it as a sandwich, or you just get it like how I have it.
Brisket,
I
yeah.
got it as the just the brisket by itself. You go ahead. You can
Yeah.
you can choose.
I want to try a little
Yeah, go ahead.
piece.
Go across.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hand me that
Oh.
piece. Oh shit.
Yeah. Here, let's let me try it. Here.
That is delicious.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
That
really
brisket
good.
is brisketing. Now that does come with barbecue, so I will dip this in barbecue just to see what it tastes like. Here, I should show y'all. Yeah, the barbecue. Let's see.
Can I have a piece to dip
Mm-hmm.
in barbecue?
Reach your reach. Get it. There you go.
It's like literally falling apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, that's good. That sauce is good. Mmm. Ooh.
That barbecue sauce is fire.
Barbecue sauce nice and sweet.
I love when I see house pickles like this.
Yeah. Now, they also have a bunch of sides: collard greens, sweet mashed potatoes,
Oh,
cornbread, beans, mac and cheese. That's what we got. Got mac and cheese here. Gonna try that out. Nice little bowl. Nice little size they give you. You can get it come in 2 different sizes. I got the this small one here, you know. But let's see. Okay. Immediately.
I see like a couple different kinds of cheese.
Well, yeah.
So
That is fantastic.
that is
That's
very
great.
good.
We are food podcast. It's all good. It's all good. It is.
Wow,
that is
this
very
is
good.
really good.
That's very good. The cheeses. So this is a 3 cheese blend, and they let that be
You can
known.
see it. That's delicious.
This is amazing.
That's very good.
Amazing. And then lastly, for us, we got cornbread. Big piece of cornbread here. You know what I mean? Big
Yeah.
piece of. You want to? Here, go ahead. Break yourself off some. This is
Oh, it looks interesting on the
yeah,
inside.
right. Not quite yellowy, but yellowy.
Oh, it's super light.
Oh man.
Super light. I want to dip
Oh.
it in the barbecue sauce.
Oh, dang, go crazy. Hold on, let me see. That's fire.
Yum.
Oh my God,
That's amazing.
that's good.
That's amazing.
This cornbread is fantastic.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh.
And then I got a kombucha, which I love kombucha.
Okay, that was good.
That was very good.
That's
This
all
sauce-
this-
Honestly, I can't even pick a favorite
I mean,
because, oops,
no, go ahead. You was about to get some.
I was about to
Oh, my
reach for the
bad.
brisket.
My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. She about to get that brisket.
Daria put it all the way on the other end of the table so I wouldn't have
That's
it.
how they served it. Y'all, I say you got your options now here. That's the
Yeah,
good thing
you do.
about
Demira
this.
just opened up a place down here. We love Demira. We've covered it on the podcast before.
I absolutely love the fact that you get. It is tough to choose, but you are in this area in the Fulton Market over here in the
Yeah,
west part of town, West Loop area.
right.
You know what you got options, right? But like this is pretty cool to come. It's nice and chill. We got people right in front of us that are just
Right.
drinking. They came here.
You can also just sit here and like have
Chill
a
out.
drink or work. I brought my laptop. We're gonna do some work. So
Yeah.
you know,
And they have the events that you can do here. So, like, you can book an event, which is really cool. I've never seen that here, but I'd imagine it's pretty dope.
right?
So, come check it out. I mean, like,
Yeah.
come check it out if you want to experience some stuff that you haven't experienced. You know what I mean? Like, in the different neighborhoods. Because a lot of these places are from around the city.
They are.
So, you know, if you've never been out to Lincoln Square, go see, go see Llewellyn's and stuff.
It's also a good way to like get to know what restaurants there are, and then you can
Right.
actually go back into the neighborhoods and visit them again.
Yeah.
Because obviously we would love people to go more into the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good place to try a couple different things and be like, okay, I love this. I want to
Yep.
go to Logan Square,
Let me go back out. Yeah.
visit Llewellyn's.
Yeah. So that's the thing. That's all we got to say. We're gonna finish smashing. Those fries are fire.
Yeah.
Those fries with this barbecue probably go crazy.
Okay.
Go do that. Go do that. You got to get that on camera. Let's see. Yeah. That's the one, ain't it? Until next time, y'all. Peace.